Morning, students. Let us start the last topic of this chapter, motion in one dimensions, equation of motion. The topic is equation of motion and their derivation. There are three equations of motions. First, v is equal to u plus at. Second equation of motion is s is equal to ut plus half at square. And third equation of motion is v square is equal to u square plus 2s. Here the symbol u represent initial velocity and the symbol v represent final velocity and the symbol s represent displacement and the symbol t represent time and the symbol a represent acceleration. Acceleration means uniform acceleration. All these equations of motion are valid only when when the acceleration is uniform accelerations. So these are the three equation of motions. V is equal to u plus at. S is second equation of this is called first equation of motion, and s is equal to ut plus half at square. This is the second equation of motion, and v square is equal to u square. V square is equal to u square plus 2s. This is the third equation of motion. Let us derive this equation of motion by graphically. Let us start to derive the first equation of motion. V is equal to u plus at. The equation of motion is derived graphically with the help of velocity time graph. Let us start to derive the following topics. Let us consider a body moving with initial velocity u. The body is accelerated uniformly in time t and its final velocity becomes v. Means let a body start moving with initial velocity u. Here in velocity time graph we put time on x-axis and velocity on y-axis. So we plot time on x-axis and velocity on y-axis. So velocity time is taken on x-axis and velocity is taken on y-axis. Time is taken in second and velocity in meter per second. So in 0 seconds the velocity of the body is u, because the body starts moving with initial velocity u. So and in time t its final velocity becomes v. So by taking these two coordinates 0 u and t v, we plot the graphs. So at in time 0 its initial velocity is u and in time t its final velocity v is v. So the graphically it represented as slope of this graph is this types. So this gives a straight line because the body is moving with uniform acceleration. So the slope will be a straight line. Here we draw perpendicular on this. Here take a point A and here take a point B. Draw perpendicular on BC. Here take a point C and draw perpendicular AD on BC. So here, since this is U, OA is equal to U and BC is equal to V. Here this is V and AD is equal to T. Here the T, AD is equal to T. AD is equal to T. So we know that the slope of the graph, velocity time graph, gives acceleration. So acceleration is equal to slope AB. Here slope AB, the value of slope AB is equal to DD by AD. Here slope AB is equal to BD by AD. BD is equal to BC minus DC. Here OA is equal to DC is equal to U by AD. So BC, the value of BC is V, and the value of DC is equal to U, and the value of AD is T, and acceleration is equal to A. So acceleration A is equal to V minus U by T. After cross multiplication, it becomes V minus U is equal to AT, and after putting U in these sides, becomes V is equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion. So this is the first equation of motion. Second equation of motion, let us start to derive second equation of motion. S is equal to ut plus half t squared. The statement will be remain same as first equation of motion, and let us consider a body moving with initial velocity u, and the body accelerated uniformly in time t, and its final velocity becomes v. And the graphical derivation of this second equation of motion can be done with the help of velocity time graphs, and we know that the area of this graphs gives the displacement. So after finding the area of region A, O, C, B, we obtain the displacement. Here S is displacement. So displacement can be obtained by the formula displacement is equal to area of region, area of trapezium A, O, C, B. Here we divide trapezium AOCB in two parts. First ABD, the triangle ABD, and second part is rectangle AOCD. So trapezium AOCB is divided in two parts. First part is right angle triangle ABD, and second part is rectangle AOCD. And after adding the area of two regions, we obtain the displacement of the The displacement is equal to, displacement is represented by S. S is equal to area of rectangle AOCD plus area of triangle ABD. Here we know that the area of rectangle is length into breadth. Length into breadth we takes. So the area of rectangle becomes AO into OC. Here AO is length and OC is breadth. and we know that the area of triangle is 1 by 2 into base into altitude. So let base is AD and altitude means height is BD. What is the value of AO? The value of AO is U. And what is the value of OC? The value of OC is T. The value of OC is T. OC is equal to AD is equal to T plus half into AD. What is the value of AD? The value of AD is T. And what is the value of BD? Here BD is equal to BC minus DC. BC, the value of BC is V and the value of DC is U. So the value of BD is equal to V minus U. So we can put the value of BD is V minus U. V minus U. So S is equal to U into T UT plus half into T. Here from first equation of motion, first equation motion is V is equal to U plus AT. Here if we put U in this side, so V minus U becomes AT. So we put the value of V minus U is equal to AT in this equation. V minus U is equal to AT. In this equation from first equation motion, V minus U is equal to AT from first equation of motion. So it becomes S is equal to U into T UT plus half T into AT. T into AT becomes AT square. So this equation becomes S is equal to UT plus half AT square. This is the second equation of motion. Let us derive the third equation of motion. V square is equal to U square plus 2S. This equation of motion is also derived in the same way of this second equation motion. Here S is equal to displacement. So we obtain displacement by obtaining the area of trapezium AOCB. So the statement will remains the same as first equation of motion and second equation of motion. And after writing these statements, we can write the displacement is equal to area of trapezium AOCB, and we know that the area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides, 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides side into height So the formula of area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides and height. Here parallel sides is OA and BC. In trapezium AOCB, the parallel sides are AO and BC, and the height means distance between them is OC. So we can write displacement is represented by S. So S is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides. Parallel sides means AO plus BC, and the height is OC. So S is equal to 1 by 2 sum of parallel sides AO. The value of AO is U, and the value of BC is V, and the value of OC is T. The value of OC is T. So S is equal to 1 by 2 V plus U. We know that V is equal to U plus AT from first equation of motion. So if we put U in this side, so it becomes V minus U is equal to AT. So the value of T is equal to V minus U by A. So after putting the value of T is equal to V minus U by A in this equation, we put the value of V T is equal to V minus U by A, where S is equal to V plus U, V minus U is equal to V square minus U square, means A plus B into A minus B. The formula of A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. So V plus U into V minus U becomes V square minus U square by 2 into A becomes 2A. After cross multiplication it becomes V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. After putting U square in these sides, it becomes V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. This is this third equation of motion. Here we derives all the three equations of motion by graphically. It can be derived by alternative method mathematically. So we can derive this equation of motion by alternate way.